Today's video is brought to you by DistroKid. Let me know if this sounds familiar. You set goals for yourself, but you didn't quite achieve them. You see other artists doing amazing things, but you can't quite get on their level. Your space in your work is feeling uninspired. I have experienced all of these. Last year, I set a goal of releasing one track per month, and I failed miserably at that. I took on way too much other work that pulled my focus away from music making. I saw so many producers and friends of mine sharing amazing Spotify numbers at the end of the year. And congrats to them, that's amazing. But of course, there's the part of my brain that says, why isn't that me? But no matter where we are on our journey, I feel like all artists have these insecurities and feelings of failure. So what can we do to fight those feelings? How can we set ourselves up for a vision of success that's actually achievable and that we actually feel good about? Start with your surroundings. How can you change the space around you to be more inspiring? For me, I've wanted to get outside more. So I was able to save up for a van, which allows me to go and make music pretty much no matter where I am. And creating for me is a very in-the-moment process. The place and time that you create music or you create your art influences the art in itself. So hopefully in the coming year, I'll be able to take this van to different inspiring places, and it'll have a positive effect on the music and my feeling of being inspired making music. Another really important factor for your vision of happiness and success as an artist is setting clear, achievable goals. And everybody always talks about goal setting, but the clear and achievable part are more important than anything. I can aspire to get a placement with a multi-platinum artist and have a track, make it really big on the Billboard charts. I can aspire to that, but that's not a goal because I can't actually control whether or not that happens. There are too many external factors. I can still aspire to it, but it's not necessarily a clear and achievable goal I'll set for myself. I can, however, control my output. And since making and releasing music makes me happy, and I had this failure of the previous year not being able to meet the goal of releasing music once per month, I was able to learn from that and figure out why that didn't work and actually test myself and realize that, hey, if I actually reprioritize, I can actually make this happen. Also, the distributor I use to get my music on Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, and everywhere else, DistroKid, they make it really easy, first of all, to get your music out there. And then second of all, they've made a bunch of new tools for their artists to help get their music heard by more people. We can't control if people actually listen to our music, but we can make an effort to market our music to get it out to a bigger audience. Here's some of the tools that DistroKid has for their artists to help you get your music out there. Something I do for every one of my tracks is create a canvas on Spotify, which is a cool little looping video that plays while your track plays. And that's available to all DistroKid artists. We all know that playlists are really important in the streaming age, and DistroKid has a cool feature where they've built a bunch of playlists with decent follower counts. They're genre-based, and there's a cool gamification of getting added to these playlists where you can share a link and people can vote for your track. If you want to vote for my track, the link is in the description. That would be really cool. Also, getting the music out there goes far beyond just making the track and sharing a link. You need cool promotional materials, which we're not all great at making, and I know I don't really enjoy making stuff like that. So DistroKid actually has a couple tools where you can make cool marketing material for your tracks. You can make a really easy promo card for your tracks. And then there's also Vizzy. And they've got a bunch of other templates that are cool visualizations for your music with the artwork and the waveform, really high quality stuff that if I had to sit and make it myself with Final Cut or however people make those, it would just take time away from making more music or doing the things I actually like to do. DistroKid did sponsor this video, and if you want to sign up for a distributor and you're thinking about releasing more music, you can use my link in the description, and you can actually help support me by doing that in addition to taking your step to getting your music out there. But once the music is out there, it's really important to remember that we as artists define how we measure our success. I'd like to measure my success less by data and numbers and more by my general happiness and my positive impact on the world. Views and streams and subscribers don't matter as much to me as making music that connects with people, or teaching somebody to record music for the first time, or inspiring somebody to record a song. And before I go to bed, I can choose to check my subscriber count, or I can check the comments for somebody who left a nice message about how they learned something from one of my videos. I can check how many streams my last track got, or I can check my DMs for somebody that maybe needs help with their gear or with their music making process. So if we start to value things like positive impact over things like numbers and data, we can start to get driven by these other factors that have a positive impact on people. And this mindset doesn't happen overnight. Everybody's best moments are on display on social media, and we've been trained to feel happy when our numbers are up and sad when our numbers are down. But if we recenter ourselves and we spend time in inspiring spaces, we set clear and achievable goals, and we measure our success by things that actually make us happy and have a positive impact on the world around us, we're much more likely to live happy lives as artists. If you enjoyed this style of video, I know it's a little different than usual, let me know in a comment down below. Thanks to DistroKid for sponsoring this video, and thank you all so much for watching. This has been TAETRO. Have a good one.